One of the things I was alluding to earlier was the problem in first person of having a single voice overwhelm the reader or create a kind of a sense of perspectival claustrophobia, if you will. And so close third is really just cheating in a way. It permits, at least in my mind, me to get close to a character, even in terms of free and direct discourse, pick up words and rhythms that a character would use in his or her own thought processes, but then not be restricted to that particular point of view. Now, the trick with close third, I think, though, is that you have to be selective. You can't do a close third with every character in a novel. But once you start to select, in terms of managing point of view, the characters you're going to approach intimately, then you start to get a sense of, in my mind, what the geography of your writing project is really like, what the landscape is like, where you really want to go as a storyteller. And so I think point of view it's so hard to develop. And I've really become intrigued with working in a close third. It's really a cheating first person. It's my attempt to mitigate some of the problems I've had handling first-person narration in the past, I guess you could say. I also like the idea of there being a certain fracture between, because I think this, in a funny way, I would say to you that a close third is more like a first person than a first person is like a first person. Because there's a certain self-consciousness that can emerge when we realize that we're talking as ourselves or thinking as ourselves. And I think that self-consciousness of being aware of a sort of displacement between what our speaking I is like and what our other inhabited I, what Freud would call the superego, what those distinctions are like. The close third kind of gets at that in a way. It makes us aware of our own self-consciousness. So that's why I try to use it.